Appreciate it. My drink's not open yet. There we go. So I finally got myself a new monitor. So now I actually have 3 monitors that are the same frickin' size, and it's awesome. Because for a while I've been using 2 monitors that are the same size, and then one that's been either a TV or like a 3x4 monitor. But I finally have 3 monitors that are actually all the same size, and I am very happy. I'm a little annoyed. So I'm using a triple monitor mount, right? Rather than having the monitors on their own stands. And this monitor, the third one, is slightly higher than the other ones. So I need to adjust that. There's really nobody streaming right now. So for those that don't know, what I typically will do is I will have a stream up that I like sort of have here, just up while I'm doing resets and like early run attempts, and then obviously it'll go away at some point, but there's just nobody on right now. That means they should all be watching me, right? Kappa. I mean, Cruel's doing PMD, but I don't care for PMD all that much. Alright, let's see if we can find somebody. I'm too close to my desk. Wow, that was a bad throw. In terms of, like, timing. Hey, what's up, Voltage? Thanks for the good luck. What is that emote? It's kind of funny. I'll watch this. All right, let's get lonely today. I'm feeling the lonely Eevee. Lax. This is going to be a defensive Eevee. Yes. Well, not Gary. We face Blue. But we face him in Silphco. And then if you did post-game, you can face him as a gym leader as well. He replaces Giovanni as the 8th gym leader for rematches. So Lax isn't the best. Although I guess plus defense is better than minus special defense. I mean, plus defense is better than plus special defense, so that's at least good. Like, Lax is better than Gentle, for sure. And you're mad about that? Oh, okay. So I realized I was going through and updating the Pokemon counts next to all my splits right now. And I realized my goal splits, I don't believe, are actually factoring in the Pokemon count. I think it's purely... I think my goal splits are just inaccurate. So I need to... Probably today sometime. Or actually, I won't be streaming this tomorrow, so maybe tomorrow. At some point before the next time I stream this game, I will fix my goal splits to be accurate to the Pokemon count. Get out of here, Pidgey. Whatever. Hey, what's up, Ventus? Thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. What'll be the normal resetting point? So the big reset point is just the getting the starter. We need to make sure we don't have a bad nature for our starter. And so we currently have an okay nature. It's sort of like not bad, but it's not good either. It doesn't really help us at all, but it doesn't hurt either. And then after that, really, it's not like one clear-cut reset point. Usually right around Rock Tunnel is a big spot to reset, just because like you can get really unlucky with your Pokemon spawns. And that's the point where you really need to like be in good shape with your Pokemon count. You can go into Rock Tunnel and that whole segment without a good Pokemon count, but if you come out with a bad one, you're like basically screwed. Yeah, the Pikachu run, I ran into a lot of extra encounters. That was unfortunate. But all that means is that the run's improvable. Crap. Thank you. If I miss like 3 times, I basically want to reset. So we're looking for a Pikachu if we can get one. There it is. So that's really nice. That makes these catches a little bit faster, just because like I don't have to wait for specific things to show up. So normally if I don't get any experience from a Pikachu, what I have to do is I have to use the lure, and then I basically have to wait until I see a glowing Pokemon before I catch anything. But here, now, I can just catch, right after the lure, I can go catch a Caterpie, a Weedle, and a Bellsprout, and I'm done. Because the experience is there. Alright, avoid that Caterpie. Easy enough. Pretty sure swapping your Pokemon box at this point is bad, and you should do it later. But I'm so used to doing it now that I just want to keep doing it. I need a Weedle. There's a Bulbasaur. Alright, I see a Bulbasaur, I see a Weedle. I'm gonna wait for him to attack again, because he likes to attack. Yeah, right there. Good. Now I can skip Bellsprout if I don't see one. Although, oh wait, there's a glowing... Yeah, I'll be fine. There's a glowing Caterpie that I can catch. So normally you want to catch the bugs first because they're less experience, and so when you get the grass poke, you have your 2 controllers. Because 2 controllers give you more experience. And so like, because it's percentage based rather than because it's percentage based, it's better off to get the Caterpie and Weedle first. So I think I would be screwed, however, there's a glowing Caterpie up here. Oh my god. I just ran right past the Bellsprout. That might be a mistake. Should I just go back for it? It's a free Pokemon. And this will probably evolve. I want to get Bulbas. I feel like I need to get Bulbasaur out of my party, though. No. I think I'm fine. Hey, what's up, Ravage Talent? Thanks for the host. How have you been? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna run back. Alright, I got a plan. So I'm gonna run back, I'm gonna grab the Bellsprout. Run back, grab the Bellsprout, and then before Brock, I'll deposit. This is kind of time wasty, but we'll be fine. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pokes. Alright, so not the best start in the world, but I do have a lot of extra experience, so that'll help. That will help quite a bit. Good. I think as long as I can get to the rival cutscene at like 17... Fuck. I want to be there at 17:30, and that's not going to happen. Because I believe once you hit the rival cutscene, it's about 2 minutes. So a 19:30 Brock is not bad with 8 pokes. Alright. But I'm going to deposit too. Yes, this is a speedrun. We are attempting to beat the game as fast as possible. Lure's gonna wear out like here? No? Wow. Did my lure already wear off? The frick? Was I just not paying attention? Because I definitely used the lure. Deposit them now. Both of them are going to gain a level on this fight. So I figured it'd be worth it. It had to have worn off. There's no way I still have it active with all the backtracking and stuff I did. Like, it must have worn off before the cutscene, and I just wasn't paying attention. Oh wow, this time is going to be garbage. I should just reset. I'll see what my Mount Moon time is, I guess. is a bad time. I'm over 30 seconds back, I think, from where I want to be. Yeah. I think something's wrong with my goal splits. I don't know. It's annoying. Wow. I can't believe I'm messing this menu up. Whatever. First run of the day. It's not that bad. I'm a little rusty, says the guy who last time he played the game got world record. Spin, thank you. Alright, no Ekans. Well, no Ekans before Moon. There could be one after, still. Hey, Zacharia. Thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. I think with my EXP, I might be able to skip Geodude here. Maybe. I think I'll still get it. If I see it, yeah. Nope. Not going to evolve it. It would take too long to evolve. Alright, I'm going to leave Carp in my party for now, I guess. Because going into the thing for just one Pokemon who's not even going to learn a move, it's kind of silly. Also, I have 28 attack. That's really good. So yeah, I'll leave this in my party for now. Yeah, exactly. Hey, what's up, Sand? How's it going? Nature is lax. So not great. But it's also not bad. Like, there's nothing bad about it, but there's nothing good about it either. Yeah, it was nice out yesterday. Yesterday was like 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah. There's still snow on the ground, which is annoying. Well, guess I'm catching this. You gotta stop. Thank you. I did at work, yeah. Apparently it didn't rain at all here at my house, but it did where I work. So there's Metapod. I mean, I think it's worth depositing this, the Magikarp, and the Paris right away. Because I think all three of them will gain a level if I catch a Clefairy or a glowing Geodude, so... B. Magikarp only gained 1 level, it's not bad. Look at the little small Zubat over in the corner. Nice. I would have been okay with that spawning inside me. Should throw right away, but I'm not going to. I need to figure something out with the mic. Maybe that's better. Because it's like in my way of doing this. I have enough experience right now for level 15. So I'm thinking if I don't see a glowing Geodude, there's no worry. So what's my count at? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm at 12, which is a pretty standard. I'm leaving Mount Moon at a certain number. Nice. That sounds like me. The best I've done, I think, is 5th, and I got it once. And then the second best I've ever done is like 23rd. Or no, 18th. And then I have a 23rd as my 3rd best. It's like I'm bad at Tetris. I like watching it, though. Watching Tetris is really good. I honestly haven't played much recently, though. I feel you there. Alright, so... Fuck. Dude, I just had breakfast. It's pretty good. Nice egg and cheese sandwich. Was delicious. I have the itch to play, like, Overwatch or something right now. Something like that. And I'm like, I'm not even good at those games. I don't know why I want to play them. But I got a new monitor, and I want to test it out. And the only games I play on it are either console, so it's locked to 60 FPS at best, or like Civilization, where I'm not even going to notice the refresh rate. Nice. It's a good range to get. Hit this one too. Yeah, dude. This Eevee's putting in work, I will say. What's my attack? 35. Okay, that's good. I think 33 is no AVs, so I think I've gotten 2 AVs so far. I think, I don't know. So I want to be a minute ahead. I'm not gonna be, obviously. All right. 30 seconds behind is not the end of the world. It's kind of unfortunate that I'm already 30 seconds behind, but I mean... we'll manage. No. Yeah, just catch it. This is a mistake. Doing a 2-controller catch here is a mistake. Because everyone gains a level, and he gained 2 levels. He's gonna learn a move. You know, duck is not what I wanted. I wanted a snake. Hey, what's up, Soccer Beast? Imagine being Team Rocket and thinking you'll win. No kidding. No Nitto in this game. We don't use it. We will be catching one, most likely. But not to use in battle. Eevee is just too good. Alright. Wow, a level 12 Psyduck out there, that's pretty good. Dun, dun, dun. I'm level 16, so this has a better chance of killing. Nice. Alright, I should be safe on Misty with this health as long as I don't get burned. Or crit, obviously. They're boosted. Well, the starter Eevee's base stats are boosted. Like, I believe it's got 75 attack. Basically, all of its stats are boosted a little bit. Same thing with the starter Pikachu. An Eevee that you catch in the wild will be a normal Eevee, though. Ooh, I got burned. But we're fine. Ninth place, that's not bad. It's better than I usually do. That's for damn sure. Obnoxious. That's pretty funny. I haven't seen that, but I can imagine how it can happen. Can't AVs in this game are busted as fuck. That'd do it. That would do it. Oh my god, that's awesome. It's such a broken mechanic. I love it. correct. But it gets some busted-ass moves, as you can see. Yeah, Eevee's coverage is just too good. Nitto would be probably better if two things were true. One, if the Dig TM was not locked behind a trainer. If it was just like a ball that you picked up, it would be better. And I think it would need both these things. And if Dig was a one-turn move, so if it was like Earthquake instead of Dig, then I think Nidoking would be better. But because of those two things, I think it sort of gets outclassed. Like, to get the Dig TM, it literally wastes a minute. Yeah, like Ice Beam is in Seafoam, so you wouldn't get that. Flamethrower is in Silphco, but it's like out of the way. But you could get that if you wanted it. Yeah. Blizzard is in Victory Road, but I mean, at some point, anyways, we actually switch away from the Eevee to a Staryu, or Starmie rather. So it's fine. And I think even Nidoking would do that, just because experience in this game sucks. I'm gonna be level 18 for the coughing, so I'm gonna just Buzzy Buzz it. I'm not gonna bother with the bouncy bubble. It should one-shot. Alright, so I'm at 13 pokes currently. I already have Psyduck, so I'm gonna run right past unless I see a Venonat or a Meowth up there. Which is pretty much the strat anyways, but sometimes I will sit there and be like, I need a poke. Second, nice. Nah, I bounced it anyways. Whatever. There's a Meowth. I expected him to attack. That's why I didn't throw right away. Whoa! Wow, they're blind. They're all blind. Every last one of them. Yep, you need 50 pokes to enter Koga's gym. Let's go, Glaucoma. My glasses are all smudged and it's kind of bothering me. I just realized I don't have my glove on. Should put that on. No good time to do it though. Not right now anyways. Alright, so I'm once again 2 Pokemon back. I have 14, so we want to be a minute ahead. We're not gonna be. I don't know what we're looking at for a time though. I did get burned, though. Oh my god, there's a Squirtle! Am I gonna lose time? I think I am. Shit. Yeah, guys, so this time is not looking very good at all. Trying to think of what I want to do here. Don't know how I want to handle this. All right. So I'm at 14 pokes. Let's get the Aber right now. That makes me feel really good. Oh, what a fucking troll artist, dude. For right now, yes. In general, no, though. Ultra Balls are better. Alright. I'll still be here fighting. We might not still be on this run, but I will still be here. It's gonna evolve the Kadabra, I think. Almost the Pidgey, too. If I get Jigglypuff, I'll evolve the Pidgey. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I could be at 19. We could be even on poke count here, if we get Jigglypuff. Actually, if we get Jigglypuff, I think we'll be ahead on Pokemon count, which will be a really good thing, I think. I should have gone for the other Puff, but whatever. No, it's the same reason as Nidoking. Eevee just has such a good moveset. Kadabra's also pretty uncommon. Yeah, this is very much not Gen 1. No, you can't evolve the Eevee. It's like Pokemon Yellow, you can't evolve your starter. If you catch a wild Eevee, you can evolve that. But your starter, you cannot evolve. Which is a little unfortunate. Something like a Vaporeon with the Bouncy Bubble move would be super OP. Hey, what's up, Jim? Oh my god, every single time at this exact spot, I mess up and I only go down 1 instead of 2, even though I'm actually hitting down twice. I think something like is laggy at that part in the menu, I swear. Because I do the exact same thing every time, and I have the exact same thing happen to me every time. Alright, so... like, I think there's something wrong, because I go down twice there every single time, and it only goes down once. Alright, so I have 20 pokes, I believe, because it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I'm allowed to be 30 seconds back. I'm going to be more than that. But that's okay. I'm gonna be a lot more than that. Shit. I'm pretty sure it eats that input every time, which is really annoying. Yeah, Garfield would catch a Kadabra before Hideout. Like, get it late. Which it kind of helps in Hideout because there's a lot of, like, poison pokes, but it doesn't help as much as you might think. I think Eevee is still faster there. Alright, I don't need to heal. I'm gonna forgo the Route 9 grass, I think. Ah, fuck, it's learning Nightshade. That was a mistake. A whole minute back. Nice, dude. Oh, boy. I'll see how I'm doing coming out of Rock Tunnel, I guess. It's also not an HM anymore. It's a secret technique. That's why they thought it. Because it's not cut. It's a good change. The name is a little silly, but I think it's a good change. Hey, what's up, Charles? Thanks for the good luck. I'm not. I'm pretty consistent at going up. Going down is a whole other story. Going down, I'm like awful at. Alright. I'll do Route 9. Oh, wait. Fuck. How could I mess that up? No. 30 seconds of that time is because I have an extra Pokemon. So I'm actually 56 minutes, or 56 seconds behind. 56 minutes. Just kill me now. My plan is to take this to the end of Rock Tunnel and see how I'm doing. Did a lot. Fuck. I'm like 99% sure that I'm gonna one-shot the Eevee. But it's not 100%. So. Although with my time now, I should have just done it. I'm an idiot. I should have just done it. Oh, I don't have a second Pokemon in my party. I'm like, why is it not doing anything? Nidoran male too, which is really nice. That's why I went for it. It's not gonna learn a move on level up. Although, what level was it? Oh, it's 22. Yeah, I'm fine. I didn't actually check to see what level it was, though. Alright, I'm gonna leave. I can exit without... You would. All that time I waited, and you're gonna attack then. What a prick. Oh. I got you. Alright, I can actually leave Route 10 without Nidoran female, which is something that might end up happening. I'll wait for my 4 Pokemon spawns. But I don't think I won't revisit the grass. Alright, so we're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So we're at 1 less Pokemon than PB, so we should be 30 seconds ahead. We are in no way, shape, or form going to be 30 seconds ahead. Impossible. I'm gonna go for the 2-shot here. Crap. Flinch. Darn. It ran female, come on. Nope. Wait, so what is it? It's... This one's easier to kill. That one... No, this one's faster and easier to kill. That one's slower but harder to kill. I always forget the two Raticates. Alright, so you're gone. You're gone. Which means... I'm gonna get you both. I like having this extra buffer of the Tentacool. It makes it so if I get unlucky and don't see a Ghastly, I can do something. So I'd rather evolve. Wow, you're not gonna die either. That's really unfortunate. Never mind. Loser. Oh, split. Cool. Yay. So I did technically save time. Alright, if I can get through Rock Tunnel. Okay, I need both of you guys. Second rat is only easier. No, it's actually like the nature of the Pokemon and stuff makes it better. Firo. I'll wait till... looks like Rattata and Nidoran will probably evolve on my next one. And there's a Rhyhorn, which is really nice. Yeah, so it's... The first one has more HP is what it is. Alright. So they have the same defense, but the first one has more HP. And the second one has much higher speed. The second one has 53 speed. I'm gonna heal here, I think. That makes sense. Didn't really make sense because I can get hit by the Cubone, but not Cubone, the Slowpoke, but whatever. I need to get a Geodude, not a Graveler. A lot of experience. I may as well I may as well deposit the Nidoran now. Well, I think waiting one more poke. Like, until the Zubat evolves, I think would be safe. That was awkward. Good. I realized I forgot to do this. Dun -dun 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 -dun. So Geodude and Machop are all I need. I'm sort of trapped over here now. Which is a little unfortunate, but we'll manage. That hit the center, I'm pissed. Oh, I caught Zubat. I didn't mark it, though. I know I caught it, it's right there. Crap, I tried to get around him. Like, I tried to sneak up against the wall so that way the Ride Poke would go away. Didn't happen. Fuck! It's like a frame too late. Alright, Machop is all I need. I actually jumped. Like, my heart's actually beating fast right now. That legitimately scared me. What was this that... This is not a good rock tunnel, guys. What was it that spawned up here? This is Zubat, okay. Alright, so we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. I've had a Paris this entire time that I didn't have marked. This run is still behind, but it's not as bad as I thought. I have to headbutt this. Alright. And I evolved you. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're at 32, we'll be at 34 if we get Machop. Because there's Zubat. Alright, so just Machop. All I need. That's all I ever wanted. Good no burn. Good no confuse. If I don't get Machop, I'd be a little worried. Just a little bit. But it's not the end of the world. I can't believe I forgot to mark Paris that entire time. So I was actually doing much better than I thought. Yeah, no Machop forces me to get Tentacool and Ghastly. Let's see. Nope, no Tentacool. I mean, no, Machop. Interesting. That was actually a pretty good Rock Tunnel segment, all things considered. Being able to come out of Rock Tunnel at 118.30 with 32 pokes is really good. Wait, I have 33, don't I? How many pokes do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have 33. Ooh. Wait, that's actually insane. Hold up. Let me look up something. So we're ahead now. I know, Fayun, I'm sorry. We are ahead now, though. What's the... Probably 1, 2 up is probably better. It's all good. The run's actually better than I thought it was the whole time. Just because... What was I saying? Oh, I didn't have Paris marked that entire time. You're a fuck! A couple. Like, I'll probably... Like I said, I'm doing better than I thought I was. So, I'll probably at least take this run to Starmie. Whether or not I continue after that is based purely on how good the Starmie is. In combination with, like... You know, what's my time there as well. But I think unless this run PBs, I'll probably do at least one other attempt. At least. Bum 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 ba-dum, ba-da-dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. But real talk, I think this might be my best pace right now. So I've been using... A while ago, Snorms had a run where he had 33 pokes and left Rock Tunnel at 118.50, okay? And I've never had a run with that good of a pace. This run was 33 pokes. 33 pokes at like 1830 exit of Rock Tunnel. So I think this should be my best pace run ever. Yeah, I said it before, but I'll sort of reiterate it since I said it, I think, at the beginning of the run. My goal splits are not going to be accurate. You can basically ignore my goal splits. I think something got messed up with the Pokemon count. And, like, it's not calculating it correctly. I think my goal splits might be still calculating off of, like, 2 PBs ago Pokemon count. Nice. Gotta get the Paralyze off so that way he's slower than you. And then we can do Flinch Para hacks. Which he didn't flinch or be paralyzed, so it's kind of annoying. What's the last Pokemon I caught? It was Geodude. It wasn't Cubone. Okay. I'm just thinking because the game... So the game will spawn more Pokemon of the kind that you just caught. So if I just caught a Geodude, more Geodudes are going to spawn. That's just in general how it works. But... so I was basically wondering because... I'm about to go into Pokemon Tower where Cubone can spawn. So if Cubone was the last thing I caught, that means I'm going to get more Cubones probably than Ghastly. Which would be... not ideal. Ooh, that did a lot. And I'm minus special defense, so I think Psybeam might kill me. Okay, we're good. Ooh. That was lucky. Good Geodude evolved. I think what I'll do is I'll go into this next fight without healing. I think I'm gonna end up having to heal. I think if I take any damage on the Rattata, I have to heal. So if I take any damage turn 1, I'll heal turn 2, basically. If I don't take any damage, but I get Sucker Punched, I'll heal on the Voltorb. But yeah, in regards to how many runs will I be doing, I do want to kind of do a bit more than usual. Just because tomorrow I'm not going to be doing runs of this. I'll be doing something else on stream. Yeah, I have to heal. Which is fine. Yeah, tomorrow we are going to be doing a Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire Wonder Trade race with some other people. So that'll be exciting. Those are always a good time. Alright, I should be hitting 28 before Giovanni. It's a little scary, only being 27 here, but like only just hitting 27 even. But I calced it out, we should be good. Unless my calcs are wrong, which is 100% possible. I do not. I actually don't even know what it is. You would get poisoned, you prick. I think Buzzy Buzz would have been better there. Yeah, I had done it if you were 25 after Sophia. You were good, and I got 25 during the Machop fight. Alright, so I need to heal poison, heal health. Heal poison, heal health, grab Wigglytuff, withdraw it over Graveler, and then move it to slot 2. Cubone's currently in slot 2, Rhyhorn's currently in slot 3, so I'm good. Who am I going to race with? Currently, I think it is myself, Wartab, Pulse Effects, Retrotato, and Eekcast. I think. There was talks of inviting Keys, but we kind of want to do it on the earlier side, and Keys lives on the worst coast, so... Sophia is the Kadabra trainer. No, go back in. I have 6 lures. He lives on the west coast. And the majority of the people in the race are EU. Like, it's just myself and Pulse that are in America. I'm starting to learn more of the late game names. I don't know any of the early game names, for the most part. I remember a lot of the late game ones, because I've been doing all those damage calcs. So you got, like, Ace Trainer Samuel is the Nidoking guy. Naomi's Kangaskhan Girl. You got Juggler Nelson is the Hypno one. Ace Trainer Caroline is the Jinx trainer. Yeah, Pulse lives in, like, Texas, I want to say. Caroline is the Jinx trainer. Dawson is the Lickitung guy. No, Caden is the, Koga's gym trainer. He's a prick. So I remember his name. What an asshole. No, getting poisoned sucks. That means I have to do... I have no chance of a or a 2-turn archer. Darn. I think I need to recalc this fight. I think. Wow, look at my EXP bar. I had just hit 27 before Jesse and James. And I'm already almost level 28. Why would you use Air Slash? Fuck. Whatever. Don't have to heal. Between the battle. Alright, I'm gonna lose a little bit of time. More than just a little bit, I think. I'm gonna lose like 20 seconds. It's because of that dumb Rattata fight. I had a 2-turn Rattata fight on PB. I just remembered. I'll lose... between 10 and 20 seconds. So we'll still be right around even, though, which is good. We shouldn't be behind. Nice. Still ahead. Alright, my PB did end up finding a Ghastly, that's right. I've had a lot of runs recently where I just didn't run into Ghastly, and I have to get one here. If I don't get one, I'm in a lot of trouble. If I don't get one, I think I need to catch Magmar and something else, like Tangela or Weeping Bell. No. There's no more 2-controller category. It didn't make sense for us to have them split. Alright, so I can safely lure the whole way and then pick up the super lure. If I don't have to lure the whole way, I can... skip the super lure. No, there's no more new category. We decided there wasn't enough difference between the categories to make them worth having them split. It's basically the same reason we split Eevee and Pikachu, but in the reverse. So with Eevee and Pikachu, it's like the runs are so much different that it makes sense for them to be separate, but in this case, the runs are not different at all. The best way to play a 2-controller run is to play 1 controller outside of like 3 fights. Or 5 fights, whatever. Yeah, but that's not how you would do a 2-controller, like a 2-controller run. Your 2-controller run would be 1 controller for the entire run outside of catching Pokemon, except for 5 fights where it's faster to use 2-controller. Almost every fight is slower to use 2 controllers. So all the merge has done is make the run more bearable. That's literally all it's done. Yeah. 2 controllers slow. Alright, see, it was worth it. Oh my god. My heart is, like, pounding, 'cause... Whew! I got past that first one on a bullshit pass, and I was like, I'm gonna try my luck on the second one. But it all paid out in the end. Oh my god, no! Ugh! Stop! Stop doing dumb things! Oh my goodness. Dude, has anyone in the history of ever running this game ever not gotten Sucker Punch on this fight? I don't think it's possible. Oh my god, he's gonna trap me in. He's gonna trap me in here. Fuck. I think I could have avoided him, but I'm fine running into him. I think I could have avoided him. Dude, that whole section was just awful. Alright, let's remember to grab all of our rare candies this run, because we didn't last time. Hello, Rylu. Thanks for watching. No, this game does not contain any big glitches. This is pretty much play the game normally. The only, like, skips you might want to call them are there are a few trainers that look like they're intentional that you can avoid. But really, that's it for this game. Pretty much every Pokemon game after Gen 4. Gen 4 is the last one that had a real glitched category. But since then, the runs have all been, for the most part, pretty tame. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's definitely not... I mean, I don't know about this game in particular, but it's not like the games don't have any glitches. It's just they don't have glitches that are gonna, like, help with the speed run. Like, Gen 4 was truly game-breaking because you could do tweaking, and tweaking would allow you to, like, skip entire areas of the game. Most of the games nowadays just don't have that kind of stuff. Like Gen 5, you could move through a rock to avoid a trainer, and that was like the only glitch that helped speedrunning. Alright, I'm going to, do this. Alright, so now we are done using our Eevee for the run. Eevee has absolutely served us well, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay. Still ahead, which is nice. I'm ahead by a little bit, but I am ahead. I'm trying to think of where I lost a lot of time. I think I can save time on the Blaine split. Oh, yeah. Oh, I didn't realize I still had my lure active. Okay, cool. I should have realized it, but I didn't. Alright, so I only need to catch 2 things on this route. I need to catch Ponyta, and I need to catch Doduo. One of the perks of doing early Pidgey. I don't want that Doduo. That Doduo is a lower level than the one I'm about to get over here. It's also behind a cut bush, which makes it even slower. Doduo is, other than Staryu, Doduo is the only Pokemon we're going to be using in a battle, in a, like, an actual way that we would require a Doduo. Of course, Pidgey is the first thing I see. So normally what I try to do is I try to go for late Pidgey, right? Get a Pidgey here, and it will evolve into a Pidgeot before the point where I need the count. Alright, that's fine. I only threw one ball. However, it's pretty unlikely to show up. So I've started getting early Pidgey if I have a bonus. Do you learn a move here? No, you just learn a move. Oh my god, there's a Pidgey right there. Alright, so all we need now is Doduo, and we're good. I probably should have evolved my Ponyta right now, but... Come on, Doduo, please. It's a frickin' Doduo. It's not like it's uncommon. Things gonna evolve here? No, not yet. Shoot. Okay. Let me just think about how I want to handle this. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 38 pokes, so I want to be a minute and a half ahead. And I'd actually settle for a minute 10, because I did have to get an extra candy on PB. I don't know what... I really should figure out how long this takes. I love that 6-second loading zone. It's gross. Yeah, so like I said, I will settle for a minute 10. No and yes. So the game does not have Eevees. It has Avees, which are slightly different. It's a more simplified system. Basically, every Eevee you get will increase your stat by 1 point. Like, it's not no more like 4 Eevees to match, like anything like that. It's like, if you get 1 Eevee, it makes your stat go up by 1. And you gain 1 random AV per level up, but then there are like candies you can give to make your AVs go up as well. IVs still exist. However, viable to reset for nice IVs on your partner Pokemon is not necessary. Your partner Pokemon is guaranteed to have 31 IV in everything. The nature is worth resetting over, but the IVs are not. Yeah, that's another reason why Eevee is so good. It's another reason why Eevee is so overpowered. Alright, so I need a Staryu and I need a Tentacool. I'd like to get the Staryu first. I'm not going for that Tentacool. That's fine. Oh no! That's not fine. This should make things evolve, I think. I'm not going to bother depositing these guys yet, just because I'll need to go into my box anyways when I get Staryu, so... Alright, now I need a Staryu. Staryu likes to troll, so... There's one. Please be good. That's good enough. Alright, one more catch and we're done with catching. Oh man, the one I had the other day was gross. I do not, Jim. I don't know. $115 special attack, so it's not great. Let me, I need things open. Yeah, cool. Come on, load. Oh god. No, it's fine. I'm trying to do stuff while I'm playing the game and it's not going well. I need to do it fast though. I don't have much time to figure out if I want to skip the candy or not. Alright. So this is like 16 Eevee is what it is. What would 16 Eevee do? So it'd make Scald a range when it normally wouldn't be. For both the Venomoth and the Weezing, that's fine. Kangaskhan's going to be a range either way. I forgot to. You're not a range, so you're fine. You're most likely not a range, so you're fine. You don't make that range much better. You're still a range. Fuck it, I'm going for it. We're candy skipping. I have to put the coughing in red. I just haven't done so yet. I have one candy right now. I've used 2 and I still have 1 in my thing. Bag. So I skip this candy. Easy. So I'm doing single candy skip. I'm not doing the blizzard stuff. Alright, I'll mark coughing. I'll do Vulpix evolution when I deposit everything later on. So we'll have 1 less Pokemon than we really could have. So there are... oh, I'm all about them. I will do them one day and get really mad at you when they don't work. Alright, so the only range that would just not be a range at all, if I candied again, is maybe the Lickitung. If I have... Wait, no, I have 16 Eevee. Yeah, so even the Lickitung's fine. So yeah, the only one that would not be a range at all is Dragonite. Dragonite would not be a range if I candied again. But it's going to be a very good range for me. Next run, just skip the Elite Four. I like that plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're at 43 pokes. So we have 3 less than PB. Blech. 3 less than PB. That's... Oh wait, no, dude, I'm an idiot. I have 2 less than PB. I'm really good at marking stuff, guys. I promise. Oh, my speed has to be good enough. I didn't even look at it. But it, like, quite literally just has to be good enough. PB got burned on this fight. I just remembered. So I had to heal. 120, yeah. I saw it was like 94 speed before I evolved, which is insane. So I think what my strat is going to be for the candies is I'm always going to candy twice. The only time I won't candy twice is if the candy will put me over 117 speed. And so I have that threshold listed. You posted stats earlier, but I didn't read them all. All I read was the special attack, to be quite honest. 124, yeah. Okay. Thank you. So I need to be a minute ahead, which I am. More than. I didn't get burned, so I don't have to worry about that. And I have a better Staryu. Or a better Starmie. So I feel like I'm in a good position right now. That's how I'm feeling. The Eevee is just stronger. Eevee is just better to use for the entirety of the run. Up until this point. At this point, we pretty much have to main switch. The reason being, we are significantly under-leveled if we don't. Oh, what are we at for a Pokemon count? 45. But really, though, fine. I like to try and explain why it's slower, though. I don't want to just say it's slower. Yeah, Noah kidding. No kidding. Noah kidding. No kidding, Pokenerd. Like, to have a level 45 Pokemon, you have to have Pokemon higher than every Pokemon in that gym. Alright, so I'm still about 27 seconds ahead of PB. I might legitimately be... I don't know about that. I don't know. I think my goal splits are going to be messed up until Koga. That's my guess. Goal splits will be messed up until Koga. I'm also, because I'm going to use Psychic on Koga's pokes rather than Scald, I'm probably going to end up with needing to use the Elixir early anyways, so I'm not going to bother trying to worry about that. And then what I'm also going to do is when I go shopping, I'm going to grab an X accuracy, and I might do the very fast strat there. I actually, well, alright. I like the idea of gym requirements. I think that's a really cool idea. I'm not a big fan of the requirements that they chose in this game. I actually like the 50 catch poke requirement. I wish it was less. I wish it was not 50. I wish it was like 30. But I like it as a concept. I don't like the level requirement ones because I think they're too easy for Game Freak. And then there are a few other ones that feel a little lazy because, like, in order to get to Surge's Gym, period, you have to cut that bush. So having cut the bush be the requirement is a little silly. Same thing with the secret key. But, in general, I like the idea of gym requirements. I just think they might be able to do something better with them. Yeah, and that's why it feels lazy. Like, if this wasn't a remake and it was just a new game, and those were the requirements, I wouldn't worry about it at all. It's purely because those were already the requirements, and I'm kind of like, wah, I wanted new ones. Yeah, like, I think the level requirement ones are silly. Erica's, if there was a chance for a Pokemon to not be cute, I would say sure, but there doesn't seem to be one. Okay. It's happiness based? Maybe. I could see it being happiness based. I think what I'm going to start doing when I have special attack like I do now is I'm going to, on blue, I'm always going to Hydro Pump the Charizard. If I miss, I'm going to get a Drill Peck off anyways, so I can just Scald the next turn. And I'd get hit either way. The pace isn't actually that good. I have 45 Pokemon instead of 47, so I'm still like 40 seconds ahead. Like, that's legitimately ahead. But it's not a minute 43. It's only 43 seconds. I was like half expecting Pokemon to spawn. Dude, how trippy would it be if, like, it was technically possible for Pokemon to spawn in here, and it'd be like a 1% chance you could have a Porygon spawn? I think that'd be sick. Hey, how's it going, Crazy Cat Mom? Yeah, we definitely are still ahead. Like, that's... I don't want to diminish the current run. The current run is actually in a very good spot. They're roughly 30 seconds. They're a little bit less. But because I get the gift Pokemon pretty much every run, like, I actually can't think of a reason I wouldn't get the gift Pokemon. So yeah, I'll Hydro Pump this. Or what's my special? Let's see. 170. Yeah, no. Ooh. Thank you very much for the 50 bits, Crazy Cat Mom. Appreciate it. Congrats on being the #2 cheerer for the month. Nice. Alright, I'm gonna heal. Teach this. What? I was like walking straight in. It's bullshit. Fuck this fight. This fight went pretty well on PB. It wasn't like excellent, but it was still really good. It wasn't the best possible fight, but it did go pretty well. If I can get me a best possible fight, that would be sick. Just saying, game. If you want to be a pal. Yes! Well, alright. We're not at the best possible fight yet. I need Cubone to land both of his bone meringues. No, dude! Cubone, why are you such a penis? Alright, whatever. The fact that the Raticate just used Sucker Punch on him instead of me is really good. Watch this double Bone Meringue crit. He crit one of them. No. Like, Bone Meringue ×2 just barely gets it. That's not a split. What am I doing? We're 6 minutes ahead, guys! Ugh. Whatever, that was actually faster than my PB's fight, I believe. Ah, darn. Messed up the movement. Bum, 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 bum. I wasn't paying attention. Come on. Target the Dodrio. Nah. Whatever. Oh my god, it's not a two-controller fight. I'm an idiot. I'm like, why is this not working? Man, Dodrio's about to level up. I should just get him out of my party. Yeah, if you type !WT, you'll see the rules for it. Basically, you have to Wonder Trade away any Pokemon that you receive. Your starter you keep purely because Mudkip can learn every HM you need to beat the game. So you don't get walled by not having a Pokemon that can learn, like, Dive, for example. Yeah, here you go. WT. Alright, we have 49 Pokemon instead of 47. I'm like, why am I losing time? But yeah, it's because I have more Pokemon. Exactly a minute lost. Look at that. Dumb requirement of the game to grab the Master Ball. Alright, I'm gonna mark you two now while I'm not... so I don't forget. And then I will evolve Ninetales after Sabrina. I'll do it after Sabrina. Alright, I'm gonna grab an X accuracy so I could do the fast rival strat. I don't know if I'm gonna plan on doing it, but I'm gonna grab the X accuracy just in case I want to. I should have the speed for it. Whoops. Okay. Come on. Problem with going for the fast rival is if you miss your Hydro Pump, the run's over. That's why it's very scary to go for. Ah, shit. Bottom right, top right, top left, top left. Wait it out. Where are you looking? Okay. My X items are going to be in a very wonky order, so I just need to... think about this. I think I know where X specials will be, though. Yeah. X speeds are right above me. Okay. Nice. Use Scald. I mean, no, Reflect is what I meant. I'm using Scald. Crap. Alright. Because I could have used a Super Potion to heal the full. It's the only reason. Not that important. Alright, I have one less Pokemon than PB now, so I need to make sure I'm still 30 seconds ahead. Don't know where I lost time on that split, but whatever. Alright, so a lot of stuff has to happen in this menu. I think I will candy first. It's going to be in a very odd order, but it's going to work out, I promise. Now I need to deposit, heal, and fly. And actually, looking at my speed, I don't know if I'll have enough speed to do the fast rival. Which is fine. Wow, that was such a long menu. That took forever, dude. I did everything I needed, though. I didn't do anything extra. It was just because of the evolution. Get rid of this. What? What? Oh, let's have a good fight here, come on. Good. Good. Alright. We in there. Oh, I didn't check my special attack at all. I'm just going to assume I don't have good enough. I doubt I have good enough special attack to scald either of them, to be honest. Definitely not the Wheezing. Maybe the Venomoth, but I mean, I don't think it's worth... I have to Elixir anyways. So my PB had a very good Koga fight. My PB got 1 Protect, I believe. Golbat protected. Actually, PB was weird. PB got Toxic Explosion, and then no Protect, Protect, no Protect. So it was a very odd fight to begin with. Like this. I have to Elixir anyways, I'm just gonna spam Psychic. I have enough. Actually, I have enough anyway. Wow. Perfect Koga's Gym. I mean, I got hit, so it wasn't like exactly perfect. That is a very good Koga's Gym. Wow. No, it's the tail. It was a tail 5. Alright, so I need to heal. But I'm gonna skip the Elixir for now. If I don't get 140 speed, I have 137. I think I'll have 140 on the level up, but if I don't, I can easily just heal into Elixir, like normal. Actually, doing the Elixir when I'm already in the heal menu is probably just faster than wasting a turn. Yeah. I'll do that. Sabrina's gym, so Saffron City. Before that was Celadon, before that was Vermilion, before that was Cinnabar Island. We're sort of in the boss rush phase of the game, if you want to call it that. Where is... There it is. That was a very clean menu. That's probably the best I've ever done a menu in this game. No problem. If I didn't have to heal at all, I would have considered... I probably wouldn't have used the Elixir. But because I was already in there, I may as well do it. No, that's alright. It's definitely an interesting Pokemon game. It's very different than any of the other ones in terms of speedrunning, because there's a lot of... I mean, the whole bottom of my stream layout, having a Pokedex counter, sort of indicates that for any percent, this is way different than any other game. Yes, Max Dex is run, somewhat, but it's just not an official category. It's more of a... If we had a category extensions board, it would be on there, for sure. Yeah, one of the kind of unfortunate things about this game is it was wildly popular when it first came out, when the game first came out, and then it has since gotten less popular. So a lot of the push we could have had to get categories like that to exist, no one's really running the game anymore, or at least not as much. So it's it'll be harder for us to get categories like that accepted. Not to say it's impossible, but it's just going to be tougher. But yeah, am I going to go back to Oras anytime soon? Yes. My plan is once I get a 305 in this, or at least a 306, I want to consider going back to Oras for Elite Four Round 2. I don't think I want to grind any percent yet, but Elite Four Round 2 I think I can improve the time on. At least my time, if not the record, so I want to go for that. Problem with Oras is it's longer, and it's more reset heavy, so it's harder to do runs of. Well, any percent is the same length as this game, but Elite Four Round 2 would be longer. But even still, it's way harder to get on a run, because like in this game you have like a 70% chance or something stupid like that of getting an Eevee that's runnable. In that game, it's like 20-something% to get a Mudkip that's runnable. And you find out about the Mudkip a minute later than you find out about Eevee in this game. So, like, it's just all around, it's worse to run because of that. I kind of miss playing it, but every time I think back to, like, oh, I should go back and do that, I think about what a stream would be like, and I'm like, oh, that doesn't sound that fun. That's why I kind of want to do Elite Four Round 2, because my time isn't as good in Elite Four Round 2. So it's so improvable. Like, I don't have to worry about how many encounters did I get. I don't have to worry about a lot of that crap that I would if I was running any percent. Like, if I'm running any percent, I need to, like, I need to reset if I get 4 encounters, for example, which is just dumb. How is my Starmie so good? It's just a very good Pokemon. It's got pretty good coverage. It's pretty powerful. I have to heal. I'm set up perfectly for Fast Rival. Assuming I've got the speed. If I have speed, fuck, I don't know what to do. What do I do here? I have to go into my menu to heal anyways. Alright, yeah. Alright, I'm not going to go for fast rival because it is 80% chance of succeeding. But I will go, I'll do one controller rival. This will actually be a good test to see what's the difference between a 2-controller rival and a 1-controller rival. I gotta go for it. I'm going for it. I could. That wasn't the plan, but that's not a bad idea. All right, we're gonna try Fast Rival. I have to X accuracy. Wow, and we are exactly where we belong. Run could be over, guys. We'll see. I am at full health. I don't know if I can, like, live. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, I'm at full health. Well, we're not going to find out today. I hate doing that. I hate going for the Fast Rival, because if I get it, that means I'm running against stupid splits later in life. So I saved 12 seconds. That was with a 2 X-item fight. With a 3x item fight... Oh, 3x item fight, you still save a little bit of time, but you'd have to heal. I'd have to heal now. So it'd be about even. Okay. That's what I want to know, is how does it compare overall? I'm not doing it here. My PB didn't and missed the Hydro Pump. Or it missed the range on Hydro Pump, I think is what happened. So there's no time loss if I don't miss it. What are my Starmie's moves? It has Scald, Thunderbolt, Psychic, and Hydro Pump. It's a pretty solid moveset. It comes with Psychic, it learns Hydro Pump via level up, and then Scald and Thunderbolt are TMs that were given to us by gym leaders. So, like, the game wants us to run Starmie. It's just so good. Not having to buy any TMs or find them off the ground or anything like that is really nice. They're just ones that we would get anyways. So yeah, I'll 2-controller Naomi here. I went for 1 silly risk. I don't need to go for 2. Because this is not only going to be Hydro Pump I'm using, but it's also a range for me. And I missed. Alright, that's fine. It's why I buy extra X specials. I'm gonna heal here, just because it's a free turn. I love that strat. It makes it so, like, in a marathon, you basically never have to save for this fight. I have to see if Scald would ever be a range at +4, but yeah, you basically you would never have to save for that fight. Oh my god. Alright, we're good here, we're good there, we're good there. Alright, so Lorelei is the first, or the next fight with a range on it. They have way more than I was expecting. Don't know why I switched to Thunderbolt. It was not in any way the right play. Right. Let's not mess up this boulder puzzle. Hydro Pump comes in at level 45 on Star U. So you have to delay evolving Star U until you get it. But we use rare candies anyways, so it's only 2 levels away. We did it, guys. We didn't move the boulder into a corner. Are you all proud of me? Alright, let's skip this trainer. Please. Oh my god. I thought I hit her. That's so monk-ass. Right there. It's so bad. Thank you. I missed 3 hydro pumps here on PB. Or 2, I think. Luckily, Jinx is probably the... If you're gonna miss a hydro pump, Jinx is the one to do it on. Jinx is just not super overpowered. I do have to heal, though, before Lickitung. Kinda dumb, but it's okay. So I have 133 special attack. Alright, so this Victory Road is almost identical to PB's, except I hit Hydro Pump after 2 instead of only after 1. Or no, I hit Hydro Pump after 1 instead of 2. Missed, so... Assuming Lorelei goes fine, we should save a little bit of time here. Yeah, everything else about this split has been, like, identical. Kangaskhan took 2 turns. Didn't burn the Hypno. That's kind of unfortunate. I think that kills 305, but 306 is obviously still on the table. Alright, I think I'm good. Water went down the wrong pipe. I still sound a little off. I apologize. Dude, taking no damage there is really nice. I don't know. It takes about 8 seconds to deposit. Sorry, 8 seconds to deposit. I'm going to get your Pokemon's learning moves, or your Pokemon's gaining experience text for 10 Pokemon. So that's about 5 seconds. If I gain a level, it's about 7 seconds because of the level up. So I think it's worth it to keep in my party for now. Hey, what's up, the Lollipop? How's it going? I apologize if I start coughing again. Damn water's trying to kill me. So yeah, I should save time on this split for sure. Especially if I'm not depositing Rapidash. I'm doing alright. Nice crit, asshole. Alright, this here's a range. I'm on the higher end of the range, but it's still a range. Good. Nice. It's the last pump of the run. Shit. That's a little spooky, not gonna lie. I haven't deposited Rapidash yet, so this is not 309 pace or 305 pace yet. Alright, I should get no turnarounds here. Because of 2 candy skip. Ooh, I got Stealth Rock too. Yeah, no kidding. PB got that turn 1, and it was so dumb. I'm like, no! 135. So Dragonade's gonna be a range too. When I get there. So Rapidash did gain its level. Darn. What's up, G-Star? How's it going? And Electric Queen. Saw you here before. Alright. So there's 2 things that would be extremely good right now. One is we somehow don't have the friendship for turnarounds. And 2 is if I get the friendship no longer paralyzed turn 2. What's up, Klaus? Thanks for the good luck. Hopefully, there's still a lot of things that can go wrong, so we're not being too happy yet. Fuck! Exact same thing that happened on PB. So I'm gonna lose some time here. God dang it. God dang it. I will lose some time here. Because I had to deposit Rapidash. Thanks for the good luck, though. Okay. Apparently don't have much time to save on this split. What about next split? No. Next split, I think I had a very standard champion fight. If I remember right. It was an extremely standard champion fight. Alright, Dragonite here is a range. Just so everyone's aware. Okay, that's X speed. Nice. 2. That's fine. I might save time here. Don't know how much time, but I think I'll save some time here. I want to be a minute 15 ahead. Or no, minute 16 ahead is what you want to be. I don't think I'm saving 6 seconds. I mean, maybe. $140. Oh my god. Dragonite's not a range. How the hell do I have 140 special attack? I must have gained a special attack Eevee somewhere. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That's freaking awesome. So no chance of this missing the range. Cool. Come on. Shit. Air slash misses? Air slash misses could do it, guys. That was a very good gold split, yeah. We got the Hydro Pump miss, or Hyper Beam miss. I thought about not healing going in, but that would be dumb. Not healing would be stupid. I'd still have to heal twice. Unless they miss. This run sucked. I want everyone to remember this run, the beginning of it sucked. We're just throwing that out there. So I get to be mad about that for however long. Well, alright. I can still get crit. The run can still die. Bum 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 bum. Air slash miss, come on. No. I cannot do fast rival. It's not possible for me. Alright. We win. New world record. I don't believe it'll be a 305. I don't think it'll be a 305, but it is the new record. Assuming I don't click the wrong move. Which is certainly possible. Two streams in a row. Hey, Rox, thanks for the good luck. Yeah. I have 30 seconds to KO... No. Fuck. I have 34 seconds. No, 30 seconds. To KO 2 more Pokemon. Come on. Come on. Do me a solid, game. Do me a solid. Somehow have me with lost friendship. Come on. Come on. Come on. This is a 304.01 or better. No! Ah. Stupid game. Fuck. Any little thing. If I changed any little thing, we would have been there. Not a 305. Unless I get, like, better loading on, like, something here. Like, it's just not possible. I know, I didn't mash hard enough. No, I played extremely well in the late game. There were a lot of early game stuff that could have been better. For sure. I played extremely well in the late game. Everything from, like, the Koga split onward is really solid. Yeah. I think if I had deposited... So if I had deposited Rapidash, we would have saved... Alright, wait. If we had deposited Rapidash... If we deposited Rapidash, we would have been about 5 to 7 seconds back. So I'll say 5. So I would have been 114. I would have been exactly same, so 114 here. And then Agatha, I would have saved back those 5 seconds. So it would have been 119 back. Or, yeah, shit. I think keeping the Rapidash fucked me. So it would have been minus 119 here. Then minus 123. 123. 122. Yeah. I think. Right? Because I would have saved back this 5 seconds. So I would have lost 5 seconds here. Yeah, I think I would have gotten it. Oh well. No one's fault but my own. Yes, this is world record. That's gonna be this run is gonna be really fun to run against in the early game, and it's gonna suck to run against once I get to like plane. It's gonna be all downhill. My Victory Road split can still be better. I can still save a bunch of time in Victory Road. No. Not without a route change. If the route changes in a significant way, it might be possible, but for the time being, I think 304 is probably the like, perfect humanly achievable run. Yeah. I know, Jim. New record. Not even 305 though. Not even 305. Oh well. Fuck. That plus 2 seconds is just... It's gonna eat at me forever, guys. No, but this is actually perfect because we might be able to take a little bit of a break from the game because I got the next minute threshold. Almost skipped 306 altogether. When was I ahead of goal? Was it... So Lorelei is what killed it. So I was ahead of goal at... Okay. That's all I needed to know. Hey, to Loya. How's it going? Thanks for all the GGs, though, guys. Appreciate it. This one's very bittersweet. Very bittersweet. Oh, I need to save. 308 game time.